Hey everybody, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Alleluia. It's your DCE Intern Harry checking in with you today for a short little devotional time. And I am really excited to be joining you guys because it is Easter week. That's an amazing week that we get to celebrate together. But I don't know about you guys. With everything that's happening in our world and all the news we're hearing and everything that's going on, it can be pretty easy to forget what happened just on Sunday and to think, I don't even know if it's Easter. So what I want to do to give you a little bit of a reminder about the Easter story is I'm going to read a portion about that story from the Jesus Storybook Bible. And this is a phenomenal resource written by Sally Lloyd-Jones. And we use this in our Sunday school classroom for some of the younger kiddos. And if you're a parent or a grandparent, even just somebody who wants the book, we'd be happy to get one your way. We have extras at church and we can drop one off at your doorstep if you'd like one while all of this is happening. So I'm going to read you a little portion about the Easter story. I know you're thinking, a children's book, Harry? I think you are never too old to hear a children's book. So sit back and enjoy this today. This is called God's Wonderful Surprise. Jesus' friends were sad. They would never see their best friend again. How could this happen? Wasn't Jesus the rescuer? The king God had promised? It wasn't supposed to end like this. Yes, but whoever said anything about the end? Just before sunrise on the third day, God sent an earthquake and an angel from heaven. When the guards saw the angel, they fell down with fright. The angel rolled the huge stone away, sat on top of it, and waited. At the first glimmer of dawn, Mary Magdalene and the other women headed to the tomb to wash Jesus' body. The early morning sun slanted through the ancient olive trees. Drops of dew glimmered on leaves and grasses. Little tears everywhere. Their friends walked quietly among the hilly path through the olive groves until they reached the tomb, and immediately noticed something odd. It was wide open. They peered through the opening to the dark tomb. But wait, Jesus' body was gone. See, friends, we have our ladies walking, and look, they get to the tomb. That doesn't look shut to me. This is a good one. And something else. A shining man was there, with clothes made from lightning. Don't be scared, the angel said. But they couldn't help it. They screamed anyway. The angel asked them, "What are you doing here? This is a tomb, and tombs are for dead people." The woman couldn't speak. Jesus isn't dead anymore, he said. He's alive again. And their hearts leapt, and the angels laughed with such gladness that they felt, for a moment, as if they had woken from a nightmare. They look kind of spooked down there, but look how nice the angel looks to see them. The other women rushed home, but Mary stayed behind. How could it be true? Jesus was definitely dead. How could he be alive? Just then, Mary heard someone else in the garden. Perhaps it's the gardener, she thought. He'll know where Jesus' body is. I don't know where Jesus is, Mary said urgently. I can't find him. But it was all right. Jesus knew where she was, and he had found her. Mary. Only one person said her name like that. She could hear her heart thumping. She turned around. She couldn't just make out the figure. She shaded her eyes to see. I thought she was dreaming. But she wasn't dreaming. She was seeing. Jesus! Mary fell to the ground. Suddenly tears filled her eyes and great sobs shook her whole body. And all she wanted in that moment was to cling to Jesus and never let him go. You'll be able to hold on to me later, Mary, Jesus said gently, and always be close to me. But now, go and tell the others that I am alive." Mary ran and ran all the way to the city. She had never run so fast or so far in all her life. She felt she could have run forever. She didn't even feel like her feet touched the ground. The sun seemed to be dancing and gleaming and bounding across the sky, racing with her and shining brighter than she could ever remember in the clear, fresh air. And it seemed to her that morning, as if she ran, almost the whole world was singing for joy. The trees, tiny sounds in the grass, the birds, her heart. Was God really making everything sad come untrue? Was he making even death come untrue? She couldn't wait to tell Jesus' friends. "They won't believe it," she laughed. She was right, of course. Friends, I am so happy to share this story with you today. And what I want to challenge you to do is, may we hear those words of Jesus, but now go and tell the others that I'm alive. And today, maybe you shoot somebody a text, write a card, you could FaceTime somebody, call somebody, send them a little message online, and tell them that Jesus is alive. And I look forward to hearing some great stories from you, just like the fantastic story we just heard in here. So please continue to stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. God bless.